let's talk about some of the things in this book because I think that they are really important. And the first one is, that you're your most important investment. And
Yeah.
I just feel like that says everything. And that is a hard lesson for us to learn as we get older.
It sure is. And that's why it's chapter two, because that to me is the foundation of the house. If you don't buy into that belief system, then the rest of it isn't going to work. And
Hmm.
so, and Tamsin, you talk about this age, phase, and stage of where we are in our lives right now. And women anywhere from 40 to 60, and this book is for every woman, by the way,
Sure,
but
sure.
this sort of midlife, I call it kind of being in your prime. You are in so much transition because you are, caring for children, many of whom may be growing and leaving the house. You are most likely starting to care for aging and elderly parents. So your role as caregiver is prominent.
Hmm.
You're in a relationship or a marriage, and you're now having to really look at that and focus on that because suddenly there's so much change going on. There could be change in your career. Maybe you're forced out, maybe you choose to leave, but it is such a highly transitional time. And
Hmm.
so what I find happening is that a lot of women at this age just no longer recognize who they are anymore. They catch a
Right.
glimpse of themselves in the mirror and they don't know who that woman is staring back at them. And that's because there's been so little time and self-investment and self-care that's been going on. So my messaging is, hold up. It's time to hit the brakes. Self-care is not selfish, and that if I can't say that enough. And I think that so many of us as women, we were raised, we were taught, don't be
Hmm.
selfish, be giving, do for others first. But that modality doesn't work because you're no good for yourself or for anybody else unless your cup is full, unless your gas tank is full. Otherwise, you can't hit the gas pedal and move forward. So that's the foundation of it all. You are your most valuable investment. You must take the time to invest in yourself. And then the book kind of goes through different ways to do that.
Well, and that's what I love about it because you really do, bring it down to very basic things that you need to do every day, real actionable steps, and that's so important because oftentimes we read the self help books that say like, just be happy, and I go,
Wow.
how, how do I'm trying. I've read 50 books,